Hello and welcome back. This third pitch, this third category, will be moderated together with Anna Andersson. Welcome. And introducing the third category, robotics and hardware. Anna will introduce the jury.
Thank you, Lena. Hello, everyone. So today's jury, we have Alexander Kitz here from principal. He's a principal at UVC Partners. Alexander, welcome. Then we'll have.
Thanks for having me.
We'll have Jakub Skrzybowskis. He's head of portfolio investments at Baltic Tech Ventures.
Hi there, everyone.
Hi. Wojtek Walnicek, investment director at OTB Ventures.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Kasparas Jurgelionis, managing partner at Iron Wolf Capital.
Hey.
And Matis Neimanis, managing partner at Build It Latvia.
Hello.
Welcome, jury.
Could we invite each of you to share a bit about yourselves so that we know more and the startups are aware of who are the judges who will ask the questions?
We can start with Alexander, please.
Yeah, sure, thanks. So UVC Partners is an early stage investor. We are based in Munich and Berlin. I myself lead our Berlin office. And we invest all across Europe into B2B startups. We focus on the seed and Series A stage, where we usually invest between $500,000 and $5 million initially. And we do invest both on the software and on the hardware side and have a specific focus on enterprise software, industrial technologies, and mobility.
Thank you, Alexander. And Jakubs, would you introduce yourself next?
Hi, my name is Jacobs, and I'm head of portfolio investments at Baltic Tech Ventures. We are based here in Riga, Latvia. Our main focus is on Baltic country startups in early stages, most likely post-revenue companies, but close to those ones. And we already have 7 portfolio companies, and I see some of the startups that are already here. We have expressed some interest, and a very unusual thing about us that we are listed on stock exchange, so very unusual venture capital company. So I'm looking forward to hearing more from the startups presenting today.
Wojtek, would you go next, please?
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Wojtek. I represent OTB Ventures here. We are a Series A fund based in Warsaw, but we invest globally, though our focus in geography is so-called C Nexus. So we look for startups that founders come from C or somehow base R&D is based in C. We invest mostly in deep tech or technologies that have some deep technological advantage. For example, we're investing in ISI, which is like a satellites company, which I think makes us also a good fund to have a look at and assess the various hardware and robotics startups here. So super excited to see the pitches.
Would you introduce yourself as well? Kasparas, would you introduce yourself as well?
Yeah, sure. Sorry, it's my turn. So Iron Wolf is a Vilnius-based fund as well, early stage. We invest up to 2 million per company. We love to get in early, so pre-seed or seed stage. We don't shy away as well from the hardware, both consumer side and industrial side. In the team, we have a lot of experienced startup as well as financing and working for corporates. So in terms of industry verticals and technologies, we like pretty much everything as long as it's globally scalable.
Thank you, Kasparas. And last but not least, Matis, please introduce yourself as well.
Hi again. So I'm the managing partner and the CEO of Build It Latvia. We are a hardware accelerator and investment fund. We help hardware startups to become investable with the help of our program and also with help of our investment. Usually we invest starting from 20,000 up to 250, so something like that. So some of the teams I see here, we already talked before. So indeed, I want to see what they will tell today. So thank you.
Thank you, Matis.
Thank you. And starting next, let's introduce the first pitch of this category.
Hi, my name is Nikita, and I'm the founder and CEO of Adventum Tech. And with our product, LiveLoad, we are measuring the invisible. But before we start, let me ask you a question. Does everything seem okay here? Not at all. For me, being a 10-year experienced engineer, this is a nightmare. And let me tell you what happened here. Traditional reinforced concrete slab weighs around 1 ton per square meter, and that is heavy. In order to make the structure stable, temporary support system is applied, and here is the problem. Support systems are not controlled in terms of load bearing. Engineers trust only the theoretical calculation and the rule of thumb. Therefore, Adventum Tech has developed a live load pad that will upgrade the existing traditional temporary support. Our active pads record live load bearing on every single support, giving project engineers clear overview of how does the structure behave. And by using our pads, contractor hedges the liability, increases safety on site, reduces project risks. And in case of an overload, it will inform the team to take immediate actions to avoid the accident. Moreover, it will guide the team on when it is safe to fully remove the supports, resulting in 30% of time saving on the general project delivery. Real estate developers, general contractors, and construction equipment rental companies are hungry to get this product on their shelf, because current competitors such as Doka and Perry that produce and supply temporary support systems do not use real-time load-bearing data logging, and here is a clearly weighable market opportunity. This product has been developed in a team of 2, me, Nikita, with extensive civil engineering background, and my colleague Davis with niched experience in hardware prototyping. We're moving towards Scandinavian market and offering our product to the companies that have suffered structure collapsing accidents in the past. Our business model is to produce live load pads and rent them at a rate of €50 per month per piece. And let's take an example. On a regular project where 1,000 pads will be applied, that would generate €600,000 over a 12-month period. And here's the announcement. We are raising €150,000 to produce first 500 pads. That will lead us to €75,000 revenues already this year. Additionally, we'll get practical recognition, and it will open us a €10 million market opportunity for the 2022. Please contact me and let's discuss the collaboration. Thank you.
Thank you, Adventum Tech. Now I'm inviting to the stage Nikita Gorbatko, from the founder of Adventum Tech.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hi.
So
Pleasure
time
to
for
be here,
questions.
and I'm open to answer all your questions.
Go ahead, Jury.
So I will be the first one. Hi, Nikita. So very good presentation.
Hi.
So what has been the biggest challenge so far?
The biggest challenge so far was a monetary proof of concept towards approaching the client and telling them that this product will generate them up to 30% of time saving if they apply our product. Because we didn't have by this day any practical project on site, and we did not have any, let's say, history to show them the real proof of concept. But we've just signed a pilot project yesterday on a very important key project in Copenhagen, and we're going there.
Thank you.
Can I continue with the question? What's the kind of defensibility of the technology?
Sorry.
What's the defensibility of the technology building within hardware and software? How can you protect against competition, about anybody trying to copy you?
Yes, we are already working on this question. We are registering our intellectual property in terms of design, our trademark, and of course our invention. We are working, of course, in that direction that our solution will be reverse engineered. So we are already one step ahead.
I wanted to ask a question. Is there any particular reason why are you heading to Scandinavian market? Do you have any contacts there who might be already interested in your product? Having piloting or testing it, how it works in the real world?
Yes, as I just mentioned, we've signed a pilot project on a key project in Copenhagen. That will be a large skyscraper. I have personally very extensive networking construction field, and we are definitely using it. And why Scandinavia? Because Scandinavian market and the companies in Scandinavia are open to pay for the safety and for innovation. We are not offering our product to the companies and to the market where you have lowest bid environment.
Thank you. Time for the questions has run out, and I'm introducing the next startup, BaseTrack.
Hello, my name is Ilya and I represent BaseTrack. We develop all-weather automated driving technology, and in 2018, we were the first company to demonstrate all-weather autonomous driving on ice track and on public roads in winter conditions. BaseTrack created a concept of virtual rails. Those are able to control vehicles while being super efficient, and those can make human drivers robot efficient. Now, we use our concept to reduce fuel consumption in human-driven trucks by up to 20%. It is crucial for logistics and transport companies, where fuel is 1/3 of costs and drivers are not efficient. It is based on the same concept of virtual rails, but rather than automating a truck, we retrofit it with an interaction unit that displays the optimal driving parameters to a driver, taking into account various parameters inside and outside of the truck, to deliver maximum efficiency in accordance with a particular road, truck, and load. With a 20% fuel economy, one average European truck will save over 21,000 euro of economy each year. For a fleet of 2,000 trucks, it is 42 million euro each year. We do that on a pay-per-kilometer basis. Trucks usually go up to 20,000 kilometers a month. Among the customers, we have the biggest logistics and FMCG companies in Russia, and we are having a pilot project with Gilteka soon. They have the biggest truck fleet in Europe. We started in 2018 with all-weather automated driving, bootstrapped and reinvested revenues from commercial projects with an automaker. This year, we've just raised a 1 million euro loan from an SME bank and a $1 million USD investment. Currently, we are raising 30 million USD Series A. BaseTrack is moving from being a fuel economy service provider to being an all-weather autonomous trucking provider, with our own super efficient unmanned fleet focused on intercity trucking. With no automation, we've already reached up to 32% fuel economy using human drivers, and we will provide even more efficiency without drivers. BaseTrack has already put the first all-weather automated truck on public roads, jointly with our partners, the biggest logistics company in Russia. Thank you, and feel free to reach out to discuss partnership.
Thank you, BaseTrack. I'm inviting to the virtual stage Ilya Kluyev, the business development person from BaseTrack.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Hello, Ilya. Jury, please, your questions.
I may start. It sounds, autonomous driving sounds quite advanced. Are you there? So basically, can you put your autonomous truck on a road if legally allowed, and it would drive from, say, point A to point B without any kind of hassle?
We don't believe in autonomous driving within cities. It's quite impossible, and we don't think that human drivers will coexist with robot drivers. So basically, we provide autonomous driving only on closed areas like this one. So we have a nice track that's a demonstration from 2018, and we demonstrated all-weather autonomous driving only in closed areas. But when it comes to intercity, interstate highways, and etc., we only provide driver assistance systems now. But soon we are heading to the strategy where we will provide autonomous tracking between cities. So we won't go into the urban area. We will get the container outside of the city and we'll bring it through the highway to another point near the other city. So that's how we believe will the future of autonomous driving be. We are not going to intercity autonomous driving.
One more very short question only.
Can I ask a question? What's the backbone of the technology? I see that there is a phone standing into the interior of the car. Is it GPS driven? Is it sensor driven?
We have over 10 years of experience owning a geoinformatics business. So we know everything about cartography and high precision positioning. And GPS is not accurate enough. We have our own hybrid navigational systems and patented concept of virtual rails, which uses high precision localization of vehicles and objects in space. So I would say we can even use a smartphone as a computing power, because BaseTracks that we use, virtual rails, are really lightweighted. So it's only 30 kilobytes of data per 1 kilometer. That means we can even provide automated driving without using any supercomputers. It is based on high precision navigational systems.
Thank you, Ilya. Thank you, BaseTrack. We have to move to the next. Yes, thank you. And we have to move to the next startup, Biodesign Innovation Lab.
In India, more than 5,000 people die every day due to respiratory illnesses. About 45 to 60% of patients who are critically ill require ventilatory support. In low-resource healthcare settings, use of prolonged manual ventilation is exhaustive, inconsistent, and unreliable during ventilator shortage and can lead to mortality and morbidity of patients. Presenting Respirate Portable Ventilator, a patented ventilator technology developed by Biodesign Innovation Labs, is an affordable, safe, reliable alternative for prolonged manual ventilation. It can deliver volume-controlled ventilation system and can be used for emergency care, post-operative care, and transport ventilation. It has all essential ventilator parameters. I am Gautam Pasupuleti, representing Biodesign Innovation Labs, Respirate. In 2017, my brother Aditya and I started our medical device company with the vision to make healthcare accessible and affordable to all through life-saving innovation. I lost my dear brother Aditya in a tragic road accident. This was a turning point in my life and made me to dedicate my life in building life-saving medical device technologies. With the tremendous ecosystem partners, we were able to do clinical trials, research and development, and we have piloted our device in more than 20 hospitals and saved more than 50 patients. We are projected to impact millions of patients across India and globally.
Thank you. I'm inviting to the stage Gautam Pasupuleti, the CEO of Biodesign Innovation Lab.
Thank you for having me.
Great, we can hear you. Jury, would you please ask the questions?
Maybe I can ask. So, is it the price of the product that is actually driving the innovation or go-to-market strategy, or is it the design technology within it?
Yeah, so we started our company back in 2017. We did a complete R&D and we found there was a clear unmet clinical need, and we designed and developed meeting those needs, and the technology is patented in India and we're getting patent pending, waiting for patents from Europe, Canada, Australia, and other countries as well. So yeah, affordability is one aspect, and design and the application and the usability, the technology is the novelty. Yeah.
Right. Another question, please. No more questions from the jury?
Maybe speaking about the price, what is exactly the price and how many units have you shipped and what's your forecast for the next year?
So currently the price is around $4,000 to $4,500. The competitor products are around $10,000 to $15,000 per device. And this can be essentially used in the emergency rooms and the intraoperative, post-operative, and can essentially save lives. Right now, the devices are saving lives as we speak. And we are looking this as a product which we're basically building all the life-saving products around the vision of the companies to really become a premier life-saving solutions company. And we see this product growing and can have a huge impact. And of course, the return on investment with respect to the volumes that we are looking at. We're already working with a lot of government of India doing pilots and also deploying across hospitals for COVID and non-COVID places. And we're also waiting for an FDA emergency use authorization so we could also ship it to North America and South America as well. So we are also getting mentorship from Northeastern University, and we've also been, over the past 4 years, we did the complete R&D and clinical trials, and it is just the price aspect is not the only thing, because we have huge clinical expertise and the expertise that we have got through the clinical immersion and doing the design and development with all our research and development team, building the product from scratch. Yeah.
Thank you, Gautam. I will introduce the next startup coming up, Z-Triton. Please welcome to the stage.
Hi, I'm Aigars, the founder and CEO of Z-Triton. We are a Latvia-based outdoor experience company with over 150 pre-orders, 4 investors on board, and we are looking for additional investment to put our product to market. So, here's our idea in a few words. Today, more and more people seek unique outdoor experiences. The thing is that the most exciting family memories involve a combination of doing things on water, land, and staying in the wilderness overnight. It turns out that the ability to do something exciting outdoors will either be slightly uncomfortable in case of affordable products, or will be unsustainable, require special skills, training, licenses, and high ownership costs in case of exclusive products. Now, combining these modalities, water, road, lodging, is easy if you have tons of money, but doing it sustainably for 60 euros a day, that hasn't been possible until now. So, let me tell you about our solution. It's called Z-Triton. It's a 100% electric amphibious camper that offers freedom to experience nature, both on water and land. It doesn't require a driving license and is pure fun to operate. Engineered for rivers, lakes, for road and off-road use, Z-Triton fits 2 people. It's built with integrated electric bike and boat motors and has a 75 kilometers combined range. It features a battery pack that lasts for 2 days, solar panels, your favorite plant, kitchenette, and more. We'll be selling this unique outdoor experience as individual units B2C, and more importantly, as rental units B2B, for lake resorts, hotels, camps, and outdoor equipment rental companies. Z-Triton is an all-in-one recreational solution for such businesses and the end user, a family who would leave the town for a unique couple of days adventure to explore the beauty of our blue and green landscapes, and to create a set of precious memories with their loved ones who will remember this journey for the rest of their lives. You'll be able to share your Z-Triton stories with global community by using a mobile app that also shows the best routes, distribution, servicing, and rental locations worldwide. The project has created an incredible global media interest, and we currently have 152 pre-orders with 2 million euros in potential revenue. The bulk of that comes from the US and Western Europe. We'll be shipping Z-Tritons as ready-made and self-assembly units. Fully DIY kits will be available at a later stage. Right now, we are raising a 120k pre-seed round with 4 investors already on board. We are 25k short of that goal. The funds will enable us to complete the manufacturing prototype, build the first few units, and test rentals in the Baltics later this year. We are a team of experts with professional manufacturing and business development partners on board. We are also a group of people who enjoy and cherish this amazing planet. As I mentioned, my name is Aigars. I'm a designer and keen cyclist. A few years ago, I cycled from London to Tokyo on a route of over 30,000 kilometers. This helped me to define how to upgrade cycle touring and build something better, the Z-Triton. Feel free to get in touch to arrange a test ride if you're interested to collaborate and change the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Z-Triton. I'm inviting Aigars Lauz, is the CEO of Z-Triton, on the virtual stage.
Hello, everyone. Hi.
Hello, Aigars. I see a question from Atis.
Okay, I will. Hi, Aigars. So
Hi.
Again. So, who are your core team members? All of you, or only some of you?
So we at the core we're three people. Recently, my brother joined as a Bro founder. So he's actually ex cycling champion of Latvia, 20 years of experience in retail, in cycling industry and outdoor recreation and sports rentals and all of that. And my wife also, Leah, she's in the core as well. So she's got a extensive experience in PR admin. And then Edgars is our software engineer. He's really involved. But then the satellites are mechatronics. We have a maker. We have a person who comes in and weld shit together. So we're pulling in people as we need. But at the core, we are basically three to four people.
Thank you. There was another question, right? Yeah.
All right, can I do it? I see me as a potential perfect client for your product, but I'm a little bit afraid of you are having this machine or whatever it's called on the back on your stage or room. Are you planning on manufacturing a little bit more lighter version so it would be easy to transport to the location? I would like to be using that.
So we wanted to start with the first base model, and we wanted to have it so it's not just for me as a crazy cyclist who cycled from London to Tokyo. So I didn't want to have it as just a solo vehicle. That's why it was kind of trying to make it more for families. So, but this is the first one. I think we might also consider a smaller version, really lightweight, even without motors. This one weighs 200 kilograms, so you need it sleeps two people. So it's 100% electric with two engines vehicle, but there's going to be a lighter version as well. But it's going to be easy to transport. A lot of people email us and ask us, what about like a trailer option, for example? We're also building a custom trailer that you will be able to take it from Latvia to Germany and use the go through national parks and then come back as well. And then obviously, so there's also the front wheel works as a winch as well. So it's easy to take out from the water. So the idea is that, obviously a girl with a straw hat and a daughter can operate it as well. It should be simple and easy.
Thank you, Aigars. Unfortunately, no more time for questions, and I will be introducing the next startup. It's Cellbox Labs, please.
Hi, my name is Atis, and I'm co-founder of Cellbox Labs. More than half of cells in our body are actually not human cells, but different microorganisms. It's called microbiome. It affects health, causes diseases like cancer and diabetes, and affects drug efficiency and toxicity, and is very important in drug development process. You can grow microbiome in a petri dish, and animals have a very different microbiome. This is one of the reasons why drug development trials fail as often as startups do, and turns out very expensive, hundreds of millions or even billion. We have a solution that combines human organ and a petri dish called organ on a chip, that is artificial organ outside our body. By growing human gut cells in small microfluidic channels, we can mimic human gut functions. It helps to test drug candidates more aggressive and fail faster. We will use razor and blade business model that is standard in industry with single-use chips as razors and instrument that runs these chips as a blade. Right now, we are preparing patent for chip design and manufacturing method no other company is using. We have spoken to multiple large pharmaceutical companies like AstraZeneca, GSK, Roche, and we have calculated that we can save 1 to 7 million euros on every drug candidate, and there are around 20 to 50 drug candidates tested for each drug development. Compared to our competition, we are focusing on replicating exact organ functions and keeping high automation level as required by pharma industry. Right now, we are at TRL 4 and we are developing chips by using public funding attracted at the institute and the company. We have a first customer from Sweden, and we are planning to gain more customers at research institutes and universities in Northern European countries involved in microbiome research. It would allow us to validate the model and go after our target market, big pharma. By combining multiple organs, we can replicate human on a chip that is the ultimate goal for drug discovery and have a potential to replace animals in humans in clinical trials. We have a team of 3 PhDs with academic and startup experience in United Kingdom, Silicon Valley and Latvia, and combines expertise and knowledge in microfluidics, engineering and biology. Join us to change future of drug development.
Thank you. I'm inviting to the stage Gatis Mozolevskis, founder of Cellbox Labs. Hello, Gatis.
Hello.
Questions, welcome.
Can I start?
Yes.
Thank you for the presentation, and I must say I'm pretty impressed. It looks amazing. How far are you with introduction of the first product? Because sounds a little bit sci-fi for me, but I understand it's it's very needed product. So when do you think you'll have some commercial case?
Yes. So actually, it's not that science fiction as it might look. Right now, we have actually already shown biological images and examples that we can grow cells and they replicate our gut function quite well. And by end of the year, we are planning to develop model using our chip technology and also validate that on biology.
Thank you. One more question. Yes, please.
Can I ask? So these microfluids and the nanofluids, it's like an emerging area, but a lot of it going to personalized medicine solutions and biomarkers design and things like that. How exactly? What's your future in like 3-5 months, years? Sorry, in terms of monetization.
Do you mean personalized medicine?
Yeah.
Yes. This is one of the fields that we are looking into, and all pharmaceutical companies also are interested that. We have also one doing research on lung cancer and personalized medicine. This is quite still a bit far away because there are some limitations on personalized medicine because you need to grow this chip. It takes around like 2 months, 1-2 months. And then the question is like if you diagnose the disease or choose the best medication, if these 2 months is good enough. But we are definitely looking into this as one of the own or the best market for this application.
Thank you, Gatis. Unfortunately, no more time for questions, and I will invite the next startup to the stage, SolFoil.
Hi from Finland. My name is Ina Borger and I'm the CEO of SolFoil. One beautiful summer day we went to an island with family and friends and wanted to cook our lunch with portable grill. But grilling was forbidden due to risk of wildfire and our warm lunch was cancelled. Soon after that we started to look for different portable solutions for outdoor cooking, but found only grills and gas cookers that are heavy, bulky and expensive and can cause smoke and risk of fire. We love solar cookers. They are safe and need only sunlight to work. We thought that what if there was a solar cooker that is easy to use and carry anywhere outdoors? And so our unique and patented invention was born, packaged with solar heater film. It heats the content in the direct sunlight. No electricity or chemicals are needed. Materials are food grade and products will be designed so that they are recyclable in the regular waste handling. Products are reusable when the application allows. Most value is added in the situations where you need safe, ultra-portable and easy-to-use equipment and when sun is the only available source of energy. Our target markets are outdoor, emergency crisis and emergency preparedness, and peacekeeping and military. They all really benefit from different applications we have, and we have got enthusiastic feedback from all those markets. On the slide, you can see our first application, reusable water heating pouch that is building the foundation for other applications as well. Next step is piloting water heating pouch with NGOs and outdoor brands. Then we also start to generate revenue. To boost our business, we sell a share of SolFoil for 150 to 250,000 euro investment. After launching water heating pouch, we scale up and expand to other target markets and products by selling white label, Go branded and licensed solutions to B2B customers. SolFoil has diversified an innovative team of 3 founders and 3 advisors with completing skills in running startups. We are active in developing SolFoil and ourselves. Highlights of our journey have been, for example, getting a patent in the USA and label from Solar Impulse, being national winner of EIT Climate Launchpad, and I'm really excited that SolFoil just was selected to join Mass Challenge Switzerland program. We want to be the world leader in solar heated packaging solutions and to make a great positive impact with our highly scalable solar technology and look for new partners to boost our growth. Would you like to be part of our story?
Thank you. I'm inviting Nina Borger, CEO of SolFoil, to the virtual stage.
Hello.
Hello, Nina. Jory, your questions? Yes, please.
I wanted to ask again, as I could be the perfect client for your product, is how hot can it get it? Is it, having a sandwich just to get a little bit warmer meat to be pleasurable, within the rain outdoors, or it can get, in cooking grade temperatures? And the sub question is, of course, that you mentioned that the military might be the perfect client. How do you see that happening, and where you see the most sales coming from?
Yeah, so about the temperature first. So maximum temperature is 120 Celsius. So these different applications can be designed even for pasteurizing or sterilizing, for example, water pasteurization. And they can be also used for cooking raw meat, but mainly maybe the applications will be something to do with ready food or some other heatable material. Then regarding this military and peacekeeping question, so these are actually the best always when you need some ultra portable solutions for any type of heating. So I've been talking with some peacekeepers and they actually told how it is in that field work, sometimes challenging, for example, to heat up water, or you don't want to create smoke or risk like anything like that. So then there are situations that these are really, really good, that you can just heat up the water. For example, in this kind of water heating pouch, what is currently our first 0 series. So they can be pre-packed meals, or they can be something other heatable what you need to do.
Has run out, so we'll say thank you so much, Nina, and I will be inviting the next startup to the stage, HackMotion.
Hi, my name is Atis from HackMotion. We build products that makes learning physical activities fun and engaging. At least several people in the audience play golf, as there are 25 million active players worldwide, and many of them are super competitive amateurs. They buy expensive gear, they invest in coaching lessons, and they spend hours in the driving range. And all that, for example, to minimize the chance to hit the slice to the right, ruining their round. And people have similar desires to improve in many other activities. Think of baseball, tennis, even rehab exercising. The problem is that mastering these skills takes time. So here a product that could provide instant feedback could really help. However, currently in the market, you only either have bulky lab-style equipment or simple fitness trackers that provide little to no value. For example, your Fitbit won't help you improve your golf skills. To solve that, we have learned to build state-of-the-art products that combine the best of both worlds. They are super simple to use but provide a lot of actionable info. We do that with custom wearable motion tracking sensors, for example this HackMotion wrist measurement system, a software on your iPhone that can see and analyze the movements, and we have sport-specific knowledge to give you instant visual or audio feedback. As the first step, we have entered and nailed golf coaching niche. We have already shipped our products to more than 40 countries, and last year, despite the pandemic, we grew 60% and closed the year with considerable profits. So we can definitely make money with this, and now we are ready to scale to consumer market, which is at least 100 times bigger. But that's not all. After golf, we plan to expand to other sports. Actually, we have already launched a product for baseball and sold first units there. So there definitely is business beyond just golf. In contrast to our competition, we enter markets with top-down approach. We start with niche professional market to gain credibility and knowledge and then expand to consumer segment. Our team is super dedicated. We actually did a major pivot from snowboarding early on and still managed to bootstrap a hardware startup to profitable stage. We have experience from previous successful ventures. We have one of the best Latvian golfers, and I myself hold a PhD in electronics and motion sensors. We currently fund our growth from our own revenue, but I would like to talk with anyone who has experience scaling consumer products and could advise on fundraising. We're also hiring, so if you are a designer, developer, or content marketer and want to build products together with us, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Thank you. I'm Atis from HackMotion.
Thank you. I'm inviting Atis, Hermanis, CEO of HackMotion, to the stage. Atis, can you hear me?
Pleasure to be here.
Hi, we can hear you well. All right, there's a question. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thanks so much for the pitch. It initially appeared to be quite a competitive space in my eyes, but you already sold 1,000 units. Can you elaborate on your distribution strategy?
Yeah, so currently we approach directly to consumers. So we sell our devices on our website, and in the future we actually see that that's going to continue because buying online is a trend everywhere, and we can get so much better margin compared to like typical distribution chains through retailers that we want to really nail selling products online, and we think it's going to be future.
And if I may add to that, how do you drive marketing? How do you drive traffic to your website?
So we do several things. So we collaborate with a lot of kind of top level coaches. So sort of influencer marketing. We create a lot of our content, sort of learning content, how to use the device and so on. So all that to get the traffic to our place.
Can I ask what's your BOM and what's your margin at the retail price?
So currently at the niche professional market, we retail for approximately $1,000. And so the BOM is like cheap fitness tracker. So basically it's like two fitness trackers combined with the thing. So we have really good margins right now, and we could lower the price many times and still be profitable even with the hardware that we manufacture right now.
And the software is proprietary yours? Are you paying, like charging monthly fee?
Not yet. So as we have not so many users in professional markets, so we get opportunity to charge upfront quite a lot. So we have quite good cash flow right now, but in the future, we definitely consider to introduce kind of subscription features.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Atis. And the next startup coming up is Forstod.
Hi everyone. My name is Leon. I'm from startup Forstod, and we want to replace your computer mouse, touchscreen, TV remote control with just your hand and fingers. What do I mean by that? Do you remember how painful it is to search a movie on Netflix using TV remote control? You have to press down and right just to get to the first letter. We want to get rid of this, replacing it with your hand and finger. All you need to do is to raise your hand, allow the camera and our software to track. Then move the pointer with your hand. Tap the click. Let's say I want to watch Iron Man. That's it. This is the future. All on a computer. Do you see it? We are replacing this with this. All I have showed you so far was done by using only one finger. Imagine the possibilities when we enable 2 hands and 10 fingers. We will be able to bring the level of control experience like what you saw in the movie Iron Man into all existing devices. But before we can go there, we have to save the world. And we want to invite you to join us on this journey. Touching the surface of public device presents a real threat of spreading COVID-19 variants. And it will also remain as a huge public concern after this period of time, since everyone now is super aware. Take public touchscreen devices as example. They are in our airport, they are in our supermarket, fast food chains, bus station, train station, gas stations, hospital and hotels. And it goes without saying about ATMs. They are around every corner of our city, but they rarely get cleaned, even during this pandemic. And we have developed a highly cost-effective and highly scalable software solution to transform all public devices into touchless ones. It's super easy to implement. Our software and a single camera are the only requirements. As for the market, it's huge. So let's only take airport and ATM for example. There are 17,000 commercial airports in the world, 1.8 billion passengers taken to the air during the first year of the pandemic. That means our touchless solution has the potential to impact 1.8 billion passengers per year across the world. Moreover, there are 3.5 million ATMs worldwide. As for traction, our AI software solution is ready to be implemented in real environment, and we're actively contacting big airport operator and big supermarket within Europe. But due to its long sales cycle, that is why we're asking for a 150K bridge round to help us get to our first 10 B2B customers. We are a team of 3 and we are creating the future. We're replacing all current ways of interaction with just our hands and fingers. And we want you to join us to become the ones who reshape the future. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm inviting Leon Zhang, the UX designer of Forstod, to the stage. Hello, Leon, can we hear you? All right, we have a question from Jacobs first, and then Wojtek.
Thank you for your presentation. I was wondering, what's the precision of your technology? If I am just sitting or standing in the airport, I don't want to just book the airplane ticket to some other city, in London or United Kingdom, and accidentally going to the United States at the same, Boston, for example.
Yeah, the accuracy, like the current strategy we're using using first hand, first serve. So let's say someone is walking behind you, and the algorithm will only lock your hand. And another way to take the priority is you put your hand a little bit further closer to the camera, then you will take over and you set their hand instead. So for the accuracy, there won't be any problem in real environment.
My question is around traction. So are you already installed in some real case examples in some machines anywhere in the world?
Yes, we're contacting airport within Europe. To be more specific, we're contacting the airport in Netherlands, in Spain, and also in other country that has a lot of tourists coming in and out. And it's a long sales cycle.
Response? What was the response?
The problem there is they have a structural problem. We contact one person and that person refer us to another person. And currently we reach all the way to their product owner. And now we have an ongoing discussion there.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. And we have to move to the next startup, which is BeeSage.
Hi, my name is Ru, and I'm here to tell you about BeeSage. Did you know that the World Bee Day is today? Bees pollinate more than a third of the world's crops, and if they went extinct, not only would we lose almonds and many fruits, it would be an environmental calamity. Sadly, pollinators everywhere are threatened by pesticides and unpredictable climate. This is Anna. She drove 80 kilometers from Riga to Liga on a day off just to visit her beehives and discovered that bees have disappeared from 2 of her hives. Plus, the other day she had even more losses because of theft. If she had a way to monitor the situation from a distance, she could have asked a neighbor in the village to help in case of any problems, and this could have been prevented. Enter BeeSage, a beehive monitoring system that maximizes honey yield by eliminating risks and enabling informed decisions. Our smart beehive scales measure weight, temperature, and humidity once per hour, and this helps beekeepers take advantage of peak blooming periods, evaluate the strength of a colony to make sure that they are ready for major nectar flow. It also comes with a mobile-friendly web app, and we have other devices in development that will plug into the same system. Our product is designed to satisfy the needs of both commercial and hobby beekeepers. There are 612,000 of them in the EU, and we can boost their profit and decrease the time spent on everyday operations. We've calculated our initial market as 170 million in the EU alone, and we're looking to expand very soon. We are different from other companies in the market through our improved technology and user experience. Everything works out of the box. Battery lasts longer and the price is lower. Our business model is split in 2 phases. At first, we sell hardware through our e-commerce store and provide a basic free web app to our customers. Once we've got enough data to add value in this way, we will launch a premium app for additional revenue. Since launch, we have been growing 47% per month on average while doing all manufacturing in-house and looking to scale up post-seed round. I met my co-founder at LMT IoT Hackathon. We built our first prototype in 36 hours and won. Before the year was over, we launched our smart beehive scales, and the next step is interpreting the data through prescriptive analytics. We may be at the first level, but we're going full NASA for beekeeping. Our team is competent in hardware, software, finance, and marketing. One of our advisors is a regional lead of the Latvian Beekeepers Association, and his company owns a synergistic app designed for beekeepers, BeeKing, where we will integrate data from our sensors, giving us a distribution channel for sensor kits. We're planning our seed round for the second half of 2021 and would welcome the initial conversations. As Winnie the Pooh said, you never can tell with bees. We want to empower the beekeepers to make sure that they can through real-time data provided by BeeSage.
Thank you. I'm inviting Guru Wickman, CEO of BeeSage, to the stage.
Good day, everyone.
Good day. Questions from the jury?
I can ask a question maybe. Can you tell me about the profitability of the bee industry in general in Europe and the rest of the world, and how are you improving it? Do you have any metrics?
So when it comes to the global honey market, then it's over 9 billion per year. And then also the agricultural benefits of pollination is estimated to about 10 to 20 times of this amount. So also what we've done, we calculated a bottoms-up approach really to reach our target available markets, and that would be 170 million in the EU, as we've calculated based on the price of our devices. But overall, the total available market there, based on our price, would be around 10 billion as well.
But my question was about the margins. So let's assume a typical client of yours has an X amount of bees, hives, and the profitability is something. How do you improve it?
So essentially, a beekeeper can generate starting from a minimum of 200 per hive, and then they spend like 249, what our retail price is for these scales, which actually serves the whole apiary. So immediately they really increase their profits in that regard. And that's just the first device, because there'll be others as well.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ru. And I will be inviting the 10th startup of this track, Viezo. Please welcome with your pitch.
Hello, my name is Donat. I represent startup Viezo based in Vilnius, Lithuania. So currently, almost all of the wireless sensors installed in the industry are powered within the batteries, which last on average 5 years there. After those 5 years of sensors operation, the battery dies and it has to be replaced by a human being. It is calculated that changing just one sensor's battery, it costs approximately 150 euro, where the major cost is the human labor, and this process repeats every 5 years. So how do we tackle that? We do a source of renewable energy, which can make the sensor solution in the industry as a fit and forget, therefore saving massive costs over time and creating significant value. And right there, you can see a very brief GIF showing the design of our developed construction vibrating live on one of the applications. Now look at this chart. Let's say the sensor with the integrated battery costs 100 euros, then the sensor with the vibration energy harvester would cost approximately 150 euro, as we're about to price it at approximately 50 euro level. In 15 years, there will be 2 battery changes, which will end up costing approximately 400 euros in total, while energy harvester backed sensor will have its cost exactly at the same level during the whole time. The real beauty of what we do is that yet and still we're the first and the only ones in the world commercializing the vibration energy harvesting based on the piezoelectric polymer technology, and the international PCT patent for our made efficient design structure is filed and pending. The main markets we're tackling are the smart oil and gas, smart mining, and smart railway, valued at more than $66 billion last year, where railway industry is a major focus of ours, as every single railway operator in Europe is starting to invest billions of euros into modernization and digitalization of the railway industry, and we align perfectly with their goals. More than 30 companies worldwide have already purchased our testing kits or development kits, including the big names you see, and we're undergo the several POC projects with major corporates in Europe, to which we develop individual solutions, which shall lead into serious supply contracts next year. We're in the process of raising 1.7 million euro seed round to establish our manufacturing, start operations in DACH region, grow our team, and add MRR stream. And we plan to close it in this October with a target valuation of 7 million euro post money. You can find me on LinkedIn by scanning the code and send me a message if you feel that Viezo might be a good fit to your fund strategy. Look forward to hear from you.
Thank you. I'm inviting Donat Ponomaryov, CEO of Viezo, to the stage.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Donat. Questions? We have one from Alexander.
Yeah, thanks so much for the pitch. An impressive roster of potential customers there. Can you tell us a little bit more about the specific use cases for maybe two of those customers?
Right. So the main application of ours is the railway industry. And in the railway industry, we're looking forward to help those companies monitor the health of basically the bottom part of the train. So the bogies, wheel sets, etc., where there are plenty of vibrations, and our energy harvester can generate electricity from those vibrations to power sensors and save a lot of money over a long time. So this application is basically the most frequent one.
If I may ask one more question.
Yes.
What's the average lifetime of a sensor in your target markets? And I understand you want to prolong that, but isn't that, after 5 years, you basically want to exchange the sensor and the tools that it's actually powering?
Exactly. So the sensor's lifetime depends a lot on how you use the sensor, but on average, it is approximately between 3 to 7, 8 years, again, depending on how you use it. So basically, there is no sense to change the whole sensor after that point of time, because if you have installed it to measure vibrations and temperature, why after 5 years you would need to change it to still measure vibrations and temperature when you can simply use the vibrations, which anyway occur on those bogies, on those trains, to power that and keep the train going. Because to change the battery, you need to stop all the train, move it to the depot, fill 1,000 blanks, and move like 10 or 20 people to go and change that, and times all the trains in the fleet of the railway company.
All right, thank you, Donat. Thank you. The hardware and robotics track is over. We've heard 10 startups. Thank you to the jury. Thank you so much for asking your questions.